Hello, this is Brad with This Old House Classic. Today we'll be replacing the wax ring on the toilet. I went with a plastic ring. A buddy of mine does some home repairs. He suggested that. I don't know if it's any better. Hopefully either one lasts. But I'm going to start by just taking a look at this toilet, getting familiar with it, and I'll be right back. We're back. So the first thing you want to do, obviously, you want to find your water source. So you can see it's coming into the toilet here. The first thing you want to do, you should go ahead and shut that off. In most cases, turn it to the right to cut it off. Go ahead and you want to go ahead and flush the toilet while you're at it, just to get the water out of the toilet. We'll be right back. So after that flush, we want to remove the top of the toilet here, and you want to look down in it to make sure it's not filling back up with water. You can see we still have a little bit of water left from the last round, so let's go ahead and flush that. Get as much water as we can out of it before we start removing any bolts, because that water will end up right on your feet. And if you're a guy like me, you didn't plan too well and you're not wearing shoes, you just got your socks on. So these are new socks. I like to keep them dry. All right, now you want to go ahead and prep the tub for pulling this toilet over. And if you're like me, you got people living with you and they just got a whole pile of stuff. So you just want to move all their crap and get it all out of the way. Because you really want an easy transition over into this tub, because like I said, you might have a little bit of spillage. Shouldn't have much though. All right, let's take a look here. We got these little caps here, so you just take them off. Your bolts or your nuts are gonna be under each one of these caps. These are pretty rusted, so I got new hardware with the new wax ring, so I'll be replacing that. All right, now that you've removed these nuts here, which that one's hung up, my bolt's twisting, so I'm gonna have to do something different on it. I got this one off, really rusty, really nasty stuff. But you want to go ahead and let's go ahead and take this water line loose. If you can't do it with your hand, a good pair of channel locks will do it. So go ahead and remove that, and we'll move on. All right, now I got this other bolt off. Got the water line loose. Be careful, it's fragile. You don't want to break it. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this toilet, we're going to put it in this tub right here. So we'll be right back after I get that taken care of. So, completely soak this old sock classic. Got my leg wet. We had problems with this toilet leaking, and if you'll check out here, you know, on that back side, looks like it's had some issues there. So we're gonna scrape all this off. Recommend you get you a plastic bag and a scraper. The scraper here will work. So I'm gonna scrape all this off, and we're gonna keep after. Okay, we're back, and we got the flange here, and we got most of the wax scraped off of it. All that's gonna be scraped off of it. We're about to get ready to put the toilet back on there. We've replaced our bolts here and here, and we're gonna see how this rubber seal does. I think it's gonna be a great seal. So I'm gonna get my wife in here. We're gonna put this thing back on there. Okay, now that you've cleaned up all around the toilet here, just to eliminate some smellage, you get your good trusty wife to come in here, and we're gonna pick this toilet up and we're gonna put it back down on that seal. Socks are still wet from earlier. Not happy. All right, young lady, please assist. Just make sure I sit it on top of these two holes there.
Ew. I didn't see anything. Oh. Right, these hold?
Yeah.
Okay. No, you need more gloves.
I ain't trying.
No, not on this side. There you go. Hole.
All right. Okay, so now we got the toilet on there. We're gonna tighten the bolts and go from there. Okay, now that you've got the toilet tightened back up, you wanna turn this water on real slow so you don't bust anything here. We're gonna let it fill up. We're gonna test it and make sure it don't leak. Okay, so I've ran a couple more cycles through and it doesn't seem to be leaking. I think we're in good shape. So I'll keep my eye on it for a few more days, and just check it periodically to make sure nothing's leaking and everything's still in place. I want to thank you for turning out to another episode of this old Deerfield House Classic. And as always, I appreciate you, the viewer, and I appreciate my dad for showing me most of this stuff throughout the years. Anyway, stay red, and we'll see you soon.